Hello and welcome back. Sorry I've been so quiet as I managed life and bonsai videos and actually taking care of the bonsai themselves. I was away for 2 weeks on vacation, but don't worry, I set up a sprinkler system to both water the trees and to defend against raccoons. Here I am testing it out right here just to make sure it works. Look out! Anyway, this video comes with a bit of a disclaimer. Warning. This video may contain actual bonsai. Maybe. Check it out. Okay, so welcome to my Forsythia bonsai video. As you may or may not know, I have 3 small Forsythias, all of which last summer, at the behest of one of my good buddies, I did a bunch of summer pruning on them, and this is basically just to get them back into shape, to cut back all of that long, leggy growth that wasn't really going to help me with anything. But here they are looking mighty nice in the spring with their nice yellow Forsythia flowers. There's Forsythia 2, 3, and 4 right there. And so it was time to start repotting and pruning everything back. So this is Forsythia number 3. And this is, as you can see, sort of a hedge style or a clump style. I've let all sorts of shoots come out of the base. First things first is cleaning up the roots. As you can see, most of the roots had grown right through into the ground, which is great. I mean, it gives the tree a lot of vigor, but it also leads to a lot of that coarse growth. So the first thing to do is to just chan back all those roots, right? Chan, 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 chan. But of course, as usual, I was overwhelmed when I pulled it out of the pot. I mean, this thing really filled the pot well. Forsythias are very vigorous growers. There was lots of coarse roots in here, as you can see, once I got the root ball all untangled. And so I cut the majority of those back. And at the end of the day, I'm really just, well, here's one here. And at the end of the day, I just kept cutting until I ended up with a relatively flat root ball, as you can see. And of course, being an idiot, I forgot to film me potting the tree up. But that's okay. You've seen enough of those videos where people put stupid soil around the roots of trees. And so basically, I just started trimming away, trying to eliminate things like cross branching, trying to eliminate multiple branches growing from the same spot. Also things like vigorous suckers coming from the base like you see here. And all manner of pruny prune, snippety snip snip snips until it looked something like this. And you always got to get the water porn in there. So here's where we started, and here's where we ended up. A lot more sparse, but I think a lot more ordered. And so after that, I was pretty optimistic that the other ones would come out pretty good as well. I kind of like the way it came out. Optimistically, I moved on to Forsythia number 4. Yeah, 4. And this is the one that had some really interesting scar tissue from the original trunk chop, as you can see here at the end of last summer. Here it is in context in the spring with its flowers. And so I almost named this video something like how to live, or how to do bonsai while living your life. And part of the reason I wanted to name it that was because here I am in my kitchen. There's my range, and my son is doing school in the next room. So this is how you do bonsai while living your life, especially through COVID. You make it work. But anyway, here's the tree, pulled it out of the pot, and it's the same deal. Except, check this out. Look at the base on that. Wow, it's even cooler than I thought it was going to be. Whoa! Somehow that scar tissue,
look at it, it's crazy.
in addition to being crazy, had just continued to callus and make a really cool trunk. So here we are before, where you can't see any of that scar tissue, and here's where we ended up. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. And so Forsythia number 2, same deal, pulled it out of the pot, got a decently flat root base. Now this one was kind of just an S-shaped cliche informal upright. Here it is before and after. So let me know your thoughts on these in terms of my choices in pruning and the style of the trees themselves. I'm not going to lie, I felt pretty good about these. But anyway, back to the Face 4 radio. So it's been a couple months, and as you can see, things have grown out quite a bit. And I think we're just going to go ahead and prune them back again. I bet you that they have another 2 flushes of growth
left in them for the year. I mean, even after pruning, hard pruning, repotting, Forsythias, being true to form, they just don't give a shit, as you can see. So I don't think they're gonna mind being pruned back yet again. So let's just do it. So I don't know, is this actually bonsai? I mean, if it isn't, it's certainly the closest thing that I have to that so far in my experiences. I mean, they look like little trees in a pot. Right? I've got some branching, I've got some thick bases. They're actually in bonsai training pots. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty stoked. Please let me know what you think in the comments. You know me, I'm always looking for help. So if you've got advice or some thoughts, some critique, please share. Hopefully these trees will be around for a long time with me and they'll just keep developing. Yeah, pretty psyched. That's it. Cheers.